Hi everybody, how you doing? Hope you've all had a really good week, and I wonder what you've been up to this week. One of the things that I'm enjoying doing at the moment is catching up on all the television that I haven't been able to watch. And one of the programs I really like, I'm afraid, is when they do makeovers in houses and gardens, and they transform a room or a garden into something that all of us would love to live in. I wonder if you've seen it. For example, they might take a bedroom like this. It looks a little bit cramped. There's wires hanging out the wall. The wall looks as though they've started to paint it but never finished it. And they might transform it to a room like this. Wow. Can you imagine sleeping in a room like this? Swimming with the dolphins, having a boat as a bed? It looks amazing. They did a really good job with their transformation here. Or they might take a garden like this one, where the grass is a bit patchy, the fence is fallen down. I'm not sure this is the sort of garden that you'd like to sit in. Whereas this one, I'm sure we'd all love to have a barbecue in this garden. Another amazing makeover that they've managed to do, a transformation. And there's actually been some natural makeovers that have happened during lockdown. This city has been transformed because there's been no aeroplanes and no cars and less people around. The pollution has lessened, and you can now see those amazing mountains in the background. A natural makeover that's happened because of lockdown. But all these makeovers are not miracles. They're things that people have managed to do. And to be honest, that garden, the new one, would soon become overgrown again. And that bedroom, I would think it's lovely when you're a certain age, but by the time you get to 18, you probably wouldn't want to be there. So although they're good makeovers, they're not ones that will last forever. God has a home makeover that's planned for those that love him, and this is a miracle. We can't even imagine what our after picture of our home in heaven is going to be like. During the Last Supper that we've learnt about, Jesus spoke to his disciples about what was going to happen next and where he was going to go. And John wrote that down. We read, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." John was one of the only disciples who managed to live a long life. At one point, John was arrested and sent to the island of Patmos, where prisoners were abandoned. While he was there, God gave him a vision of what heaven was going to be like. John wrote about his vision in the book of Revelation. And one of the things that he wrote was, "He who was sitting on the throne said, I am making everything new." Have you ever had a day that was just so amazing that you couldn't find the words to tell somebody about it? I think that's what John felt when he saw so many things in heaven. He tried to put them into words, but it was really difficult. Some of the things that we do know about heaven from John's pictures are: there will be no pain. There will be no tears. There will be water for the thirsty. There will be no darkness. And most importantly, we will be with God forever. Whether we're adults or whether we're children, it can be really hard to imagine what heaven's going to be like. And even people that have studied the Bible for a very long time still have lots and lots of questions. We do know that heaven is going to be wonderful. And we also know that because of Jesus, all believers will have a home there with God forever. And that's something to smile about. Have a good week, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Take care.